Thanks everybody for coming. I met our fearless leader at the watering hole around the corner, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was the summer of 2011. So.
And one of the other original mentors, her name is Charity Thomas, who would love to be here, but now she's in Spain, lives in the UK, so we can't hate her too much. Yeah, sure we can. I know we're standing at the bar, and she drug Zara over. It was like, she wants to do a thing with kids. And if you know Charity,
yeah, that's her voice.
And you can help her do that. So you talk to her. And I was like, oh, okay. And so
you're gonna make Susan cry again.
And Raw Fiction was born. So it's just amazing that you've continued to do this work, even though sometimes it frustrates you. I'm really proud of you, so that you've persevered. And these young people in this cohort, I had a chance to meet some of them. They're just amazing. Like, I'm not worried about the planet, because they are so intense and smart and thoughtful, and really want to do big things for the world, and aren't deterred. And they're just really excited to dig into this process. And with everything that is happening, kind of continually and always, we worry about our children, but some of them are really considered and thoughtful. So the work Richard and I are doing today is kind of about what I'm coining, like the spirit of the thing. Sometimes when you're creating work, I was just talking to Marcus about this, you can strangle the baby, you can choke the baby, like before you even get it out there, you're already trying to figure out, well, you're editing yourself as you're going, or you're thinking about the end result, like you're just not letting the thing really breathe. And we as artists don't have, especially in this very commercialized, commodified culture, we don't sometimes get a chance to feel like we can just create. It's hard work. It's hard work to do, and some people that don't understand it think that it's fun, and it's it's not. But what the artist has the ability to do is to maintain their spirit, to keep going when we're constantly told that we're not of value, or we need to be Beyonce, to be of value. So I want Richard just to tell the story of how he created this music, because to me it's about like the spirit of the thing.
Okay. I didn't write the words for these songs. We're going to do 3 songs that I wrote, and they're religious or spiritual songs. And I'm not a religious person, but I did live in a yoga ashram for 4.5 years, and before every yoga class, they would recite this poem that's from the song "Let There Be Peace on Earth." You know that song? And I hate that song. I hate the way the music goes, and the language of the song is all male. And so I had been reading these Essene Gospels, and they have a much different language, and it's an inclusive language. So I used their language and adapted, and then wrote a new melody for this song. And this was part of I was studying to play the harp for a program called Music Thanatology, and it's a program that where you play for dying patients. You play in hospice care, and you also play at the moment of transition to ease the pain and the psychological suffering. And so the words to these songs were given as exercises for us to compose. And so I actually composed them on the harp, but I've played guitar my whole life, and when I play the harp, my right hand knows what to do, but my left hand doesn't know what to do. So I sold my harp. And so these are 3 religious songs, and I said I don't consider myself a religious person, but I do feel the words very deeply. Like, I want there to be peace on earth, and I do want it to begin with me, and I know that I am the source of what's not peaceful.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with our Heavenly Father and earthly Mother, sisters and brothers are we. Let me walk with my sister and walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. She heals the broken hearted. She binds all their wounds. She determines the number of stars. She determines the number of stars. She will turn She determines the number of stars. She will turn their mourning into joy. He determines the number of stars. He will turn their mourning into joy.
And the last one is called Deep Calls Unto Deep, and it's words from the Bible. And they were put together by my harp teacher, who is this amazing woman in Oregon named Therese Schroeder-Schieker, who developed this whole program. I asked her if she wanted me to give her whatever, copyright for the words, and she said no, because they're not hers. But she put them together, and if you ever get a chance to hear her speak, or she's just really an amazing woman who, when she speaks, you can't help but listen. So these are her words taken from the Bible. Oh, are we in B flat?
No, I think we do it in C first, then we do it in B flat second time.
Oh, no, the other way around. B flat. We go up.
We go up, and so we go again.
Yeah.
The B flat.
Yeah.
Show me thy ways, O Lord, and teach me thy paths, teach me thy paths, and guide me in your truth. you.